Okay, this episode, the final one, was by far the best in the season to me. Each scene had its own drama to deal with, and the scenarios grew more and more interesting as we move closer to the end. This will be my review of Tyler Perry's Ruthless Season 2, Episode 19, the season finale titled The Raku Way. So now the highest is aware that Lilo is a thing of the past, and he's taking it out on everyone around him. He first started with Clark and wanted to know if it was Lilo, and when he said that he didn't know, he sucker punched him right in his face. And in the meantime, Joan is behind him regurgitating all of Elder Mother's breakfast. I don't know, maybe she had some of that struggle plate that Andrew was dealing with. Lord, that plate was so pitiful. Then he told Joan to pull it together and come over so that she can answer the same question. And she's over there, I don't know, Your Highness. I don't know. Then she threw up some more. I'm like, okay, yes, the highest is him, okay? Sheesh. So once he was satisfied with identifying Lilo, he asked Joan who was the one that told everybody that Lilo was leaving or that he saw Lilo leaving. And she told him that it was Oliver. Then he told Clark to go and get Oliver. And we all know that Oliver is stuck in the punishment trailer just waiting on a soldier to come through, anybody, because he has a plan to get out. Then he explained to Joan that this means that they're going to come and kill us all. He told Joan to go and get Elder Mother. As she was frantically running behind the trailer, Molester Manny walked up and told the highest that Daikon was not available, so he told him to go and get Andrew instead. Then we couldn't get through this episode without seeing the highest going through a spaz moment, started screaming and kicking the back of Lilo's car. And before Joan followed the highest order, she stopped by the finance trailer and grabbed the books. And what's surprising to me is that the cooked books are just laying around. They're just laying around for anybody to come in to see them. She grabbed them and then she left the trailer. So Clark made it to the trailer to get Oliver, and he's standing right behind the trailer wall calling for Oliver to come out. This must be one of them penthouse punishment trailers. With intricate turns, long hallways, hidden rooms. Like, he's standing right there, but he's talking through the walls as if he doesn't know where Oliver really is. So they go back and forth trying to encourage each other to come out and show themselves. And Clark was like, don't make me go and get the other soldiers. And Oliver was effing with him, right? Saying, why? Because you can't handle me on your own? Basically calling Clark a punk. And I couldn't agree with him more because he's such a snitch. And in the meantime, Paula and Lacey are peeping through the peephole, listening. Clark made it inside the trailer, and he and Oliver are standing there eye to eye, gun to gun. So they're standing there negotiating on who's going to pull their guns first. And they already got their guns pulled, so I don't know. Oliver just knocked his gun out of his hand, and now they're wrestling. Now, we all know that man to man, Oliver is a brute, strong, aggressive, groomed for battle, right? And Clark is not. And this wasn't even a fight. It was an effortless takeover. And of course, Oliver won. He didn't have to shoot Clark, though. I mean, he knew that it would make too much noise. And we heard that snap, crackle, and pop, and Clark was gone. He was done. Now, it's one heck of an experience, right, to have to take your friend out. Like, he and Clark were cool until Oliver tried to protect Lacey, and then Daikon pretty much pitted them both against each other because it was Clark who actually took Oliver to the punishment trailer in the first place. Right? And the music department, they had the sad opera music playing in the background. It was so depressing. Then we cut to Oliver and Ruth, and he's trying to buy some time. He's trying to buy some time by running to the store before he's sent to look for Sister Tally again. And Ruth has no idea where Tally went to. Doesn't know where she ran off to, and she told Andrew that Tally was a sprinter in high school and she can run like a fox, so this may have helped her to get a little further. Andrew told Ruth to keep the highest calm while he ran to the store, and she told him that the highest really loved Jim Jones, admired him even for helping his cult to cross over. I did a video on this, and it's called Real Life Ruthless, and what may have inspired Tyler to write this story in this way. If you haven't seen it, I'll leave it linked above and in the description box. And part 2 of this video is kind of sprinkled out throughout other videos, and it also highlights the similarities. Then we cut back to Oliver in the trailer, and he's mourning over what he just did, you know. Then after this, he pushed Clark off of him and grabbed his keys. Now, Oliver don't need nobody else's keys. This is part of why all of this is happening in the first place. He couldn't find Lilo's keys, and this is why the car is still out there on the compound. He need to let somebody else hold those, like straight up. He went over to Lacey and Paula's trailer and told them to follow him and to stay low. Then we cut to Zane and Melinda, and Melinda is confiding in Zane and told her about her experience in the electric chair and told her that she wanted to leave. Now, Zane tried to play her like a fiddle at first and told her that she was not ready to leave paradise. But Melinda didn't really fall for it. She knows that Zane wants to leave just like everybody else. Then Melinda told her that she's going to the bathroom and threatened to beat her up if she got caught. Zane told her that she won't get far, and then she tried to warn her about the guards at the gate. She also warned her about Manny. She told her that Manny will let her leave if she gave him a little bit. And I'm sitting here thinking, girl, if Manny is letting people out for a little bit of cooch, she should have been gone. Like, she should have been gone, right? If that's all it takes. But that's neither here nor there. Zane gave her this long butcher's knife and told her to use it. And as she's leaving, Joan came in with the cookbooks and a letter, and she wants Zane to mail them to her family. She told her to give the information to the police and mail the letters off. And then Joan told her she was about to cross over and to go to the Raku. I don't know. Zane is confused. She's very confused, and so am I, and shocked, and wants to know what's going on. She told Zane that she's able to make it out, and then she left. Then Andrew stopped by Elder Mother's trailer to see if she needed anything from the store. Elder Mother opened the door and listened. Lord have mercy. Elder Mother can't catch a break, can she? She tried with Clark, Oliver, Musty Yancey, and now Andrew. And I'm going to try to make it through the scene, okay? Elder Mother is H-E-double-L. So she invited Andrew in, and he's standing in the door talking about, nah, Elder Mother, you're not dressed. And she's like, come on in, I got my gown on. I got my gown on, come on in. He told her that he's going to the store for Daikon and wanted to know if she needed anything. She said, yeah, I need you to take off your clothes. And Andrew grabbed his invisible pearls, and Elder Mother told him I can't even say. Elder Mother told him that if he kept lying about going to the store, that she was going to tell the highest, but she won't tell him if he gave her a little bit. Look, listen, Elder Mother said, I have some good, I thought she was about to say she got some good gussy. But instead she said she got some good herbs that will leave him wanting more and more of the puss, right? She said that she promised that he'll like it. Andrew couldn't do nothing but laugh, and he told her that he ain't doing none of that, and he apologized to her. Look, I told y'all I was going to try to get through this scene. I am so sorry. But this had me cracking up. I kept rewinding it just to listen to it. And Andrew was saved by the knock at the door. It's Jittery Joan, and she delivered the message that the highest wanted to see the Elder Mother, and he also wanted to see Andrew. Now we're in the wilderness, and we see Tally. She's just wandering around, and she heard Daikon's four-wheeler, and then he stopped about maybe 20 feet away from where she was, right there behind the tree. Daikon got on his little megaphone and told Tally that someone wanted to go with her, and of course he's talking about little Tavia. Daikon got a phone call from Lynn, and Lynn, of all people, she told him that she's ready to join the compound. And this situation right here adds yet another layer of life on the compound, as well as more FBI involvement, because we know that Lynn is the wife of an agent, which lets us know that season 3 is going to get gooder and gooder, right? And I'm not really sure if she wants to join on the trial run that Daikon was talking about, or does she really want to join? Because remember, he initially tried to get her to come up for the weekend, like on a weekend field trip or something, just to see how she would like it. And Daikon told Tally that she had 30 minutes to show herself. Then we moved to Andrew joining the highest, and he told him to open the trunk. He saw Lilo's body and wanted to know who he was. The highest told him that it was over and that they had to prepare to die. He blamed Elder Mother because she knew that he was laying with Lacey. Then he told Andrew that Daikon betrayed him because Daikon knew about it. Then of course Andrew is trying to convince the highest that this doesn't have to be the end. He told him that he could hotwire Lilo's car and get it off of the compound and roll it into the lake just like he did the deputy's car. And then Andrew grew a little desperate. He's trying to hotwire the car, and all the while the highest is standing there talking about, this is it. I will die a martyr. they will not come in and take us all away. All of this crap. Then the compound goes into panic mode and everybody's running around, and Zane ran into the kitchen where Ruth was and told her about Joan leaving the compound documents with her. She told Ruth that the papers were under the washer in the washroom, but that's a washboard, right? If y'all don't have a washboard, did y'all have a washboard? You ain't really washed clothes unless you wash them on a washboard. My grandmother used to have those. She told her that Joan ran to Elder Mother's trailer, and she also told her that Melinda ran away as well. Now we're back to Oliver and the girls, and they're still trying to figure out what the heck they're gonna do. They ran beside the cooler right where River was hiding out, and he took this moment to try and teach the girls how to drive a stick shift. He told them that they were gonna escape through the back gate, but if anything happened to him, that one of them would need to know how to drive the car. And Paula, Lord, you know what, never mind. Then we heard River knocking from inside the cooler, and Oliver wanted to leave him right there, and Paula's trying to nurse him back to health, but Oliver was like, nah. He said that River wasn't gonna make it and that they really needed to like pretty much focus on themselves because this was their opportunity to leave. So everybody is still running around in a panic, literally. Then we see Melinda going on a walk to pick some berries for Elder Mother. Then Manny came over to see if she had a pass because she was away from the pavilion. And of course, Melinda doesn't have a pass, and Manny discovered that she's lying about the berries, right? And Melinda told him that she just wanted to go on a walk and that she'll do anything to be able to go on a walk. She started laying on the charm, telling him how cute he is, and she's been keeping her eye on him for like a long time. She started feeling on him a little bit and it was on. She told Manny that she was small enough to fit inside the box behind him. She told him that she was gonna make him feel good so that she can go on her little walk. Manny was resistant and told her that she wasn't old enough, but she insisted, and she said that she wanted to show him what she was working with and show him how grown she really is. She got inside the box and told him to stick it in her mouth. So he did it. He did it, no hesitation. Then he told her no teeth. And Daikon is still in the woods with little Tavia trying to get Tyler to come out. And he gets another phone call. And then he and Tavia left. And I'm so glad that this scene ended the way that it did. Because if he would have helped little Tavia go to the Raku like the highest instructed him to, I would have been done. Then we cut back to a panicked Andrew. The highest told him, "You can't help me." And then Andrew was like, "It's a little tricky, sir, but I got it. I got it." I bet Andrew was sitting in that car talking about, bruh, you got me messed up if you think I'm finna drink some cyanide with your crazy ass. The highest was asking where Elder Mother was, and she finally got her clothes on after unsuccessfully seducing Andrew and tiptoed on over there. And when I say she tiptoed, she tiptoed. She tiptoed, look. Y'all have to forgive me if Elder Mother walks like this in real life. Like, I'm the last one to laugh at anybody, but if she don't walk like this, then this is the funniest ish I've seen in a long while, right? She tiptoed over to the highest and he's yelling at her again. Lately, the highest has been straight chumping Elder Mother off. He used to didn't even bother her, right? Like he used to respect and protect her whether she was wrong or right. But lately, he's been letting her have it. He told her that she sent Lacey with Lilo knowing he was having sex with her. He said that it was all her fault. And y'all, when she hit that pause in the scene, I knew she was finna get it. I knew this pause right here, look. I knew that was coming. I knew it. He told her that she brought shame to a sacred place. He called her a stupid witch and said that she deserved to die. When she got up off the ground, Andrew had got the car started. And at the same time, we see Oliver and Paula and Lacey with guns drawn. He told Tyrone to get on the ground, told the girls to get in the car, and they rolled out. And all of this is taking place while the highest is just standing there, cool as a cucumber. He didn't say one word. The highest then told Andrew to fire up the Bronco and to go after them. The highest told Elder Mother to prepare the special sauce. And this is why Ruth needed the salt to replace the cyanide. And of course, Elder Mother obliged. Then she went scooting right behind the highest. Y'all, she can't walk like this for real. I hope that Tyler told her to do this. If y'all don't follow Elder Mother on Instagram, she be on there clowning. So this is why I'm inclined to believe that she's just acting. Then we cut back to Dirty Melinda and Manny, and she pulled the knife on Manny and he thought it was her teeth. And this naive girl told him not to move and to give her his gun while she's still in the box on her knees. Manny was like, I can still shoot you from here, idiot. He didn't call her an idiot, but I am, because this is by far the dumbest move in this episode. Manny took the knife from her and stabbed her in her grown ass neck. She's out. She's done. Bet she won't try to be grown no more. And in our final scene here, we see the highest sitting in his bedroom in his birthday suit, snorting nose candy off of that sword that he threatened Ruth with. Daikon came in, and I think it was in this moment that Daikon really saw how deranged the highest really is. I know that he witnessed the highest single-handedly murder like 6 human beings with a baseball bat, but the look on his face right now is priceless. He asked the highest if he was okay, and the highest said, well, they're coming to kill us. I'm like, Daikon, that was not the right question. He told him that the government and the cartel is coming to kill them all because he lied. He told him that he knew that Lilo was dead, they were trying to steal his car, and that Oliver was effing the pure, aka Lacey. He told him that Oliver got the car and the girls and Lilo's body, and they're gone. So the highest thinks that Daikon betrayed him. And then he told him, you don't love me. And remember the last time he said that, he was talking to William, and we all know what happened to William. Daikon told him that he would stop Oliver and the girls, and the highest said that Andrew will stop them. He told Daikon that he was a dragon and he had to be slayed. He drew the sword and cut Daikon's wrist. Then he raised the sword once again, and it appeared to be that he was going to behead Daikon. Then we fade to black, end scene. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and listen, I know that there are a great number of you guys sharing my videos, and I really appreciate it a whole bunch. So thank you from the bottom. If you are a Ruthless fan and you have not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and sub to this channel because I do videos like this all the time, and you don't want to miss out on any videos that I post during their hiatus. Thank you so much for joining me on this episode of Ruthless TV, and I'll see you on the next.
I have some good herb that will make you feel nice and wanting more the more you take it. Oh.